So today we'll be taking a look at the spring 2021 season. Of course, now the new summer 2021 anime are airing, but what better time to take a look at the past season than when it is past and finished up. So first we'll take a look at the ugly. In the ugly we have 86. 86 is absolutely atrocious. It's abysmal. Nothing happened. No one is important, nothing is interesting, and really, I have no idea how people could actually care about this garbage when we had Aldanoa Zero like it's the same show. Nobody remembers Aldanoa Zero? But it was like, oh my god, was it 10 years ago? Oh no. Well, in any case, no, mecha anime, modern mecha anime is not good, and 86 is no exception. Horrendous. Still in the ugly, we also have Hige o Soru soshite Joshikosei o Hiro. Oh man, this one is absolutely horrendous. The messages are horrible. The characters are horribly unbelievable. Ugh, that you have an abusive mom? No problem. Just fucking bow down, Doguza, that bitch, solve every problem. This is straight trashy trash garbo. Ugh. Next up we have Koi to yobu ni wa kimuchi warui. No, we didn't have just one high schooler dating an older man anime. We've got two. This one slightly better, but still ugly, still awful. The one dude, poor what's his face, he was done dirty. The show blows. But, well, I guess like the other two, I did watch it all. This one was a little easier to watch, mostly just for Tamaru-kun. He was a good boy. Rest of the show, rest of the characters, not at all. Why are we supporting the main romance? They don't belong together one bit. From the ugly, we move on to just the bad shows, starting off with SSSS.Dynazenon. This one, yeah, it's fine, but what's not great about these newer super robot trigger shows is just how great the disconnect between like the super hype super robot sections and all of this weird not very well done character drama sections. Like, again, the robo parts, they're hype enough, like especially in the transformation in Dynazenon, where it's all of them and the dragon and Grid Knight together, and it's the full the transformation where they're in the sky and then there's the like sun in the background and then the friggin' cape comes up. Awesome. But it's not hype enough to really take over the show because it just doesn't mesh at all with, frankly, the subpar character rating. Just the whole experience overall is just quite mediocre. And, Gridman was a little bit better. Moving on, we've got Vivi Fluorite Eyes Song. This one's, yeah, obviously the plot's just Terminator with singing idols. And I mean, like, unlike the other ones, it wasn't horrendous, but there's really not much else to actually care about. Like, the fights were cool, some of the music's pretty good, but the overall plot, it's quite messy, not that interesting, and like, I could see they tried with this show, which was nice, but the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care. Moving on, we have Sentoin Hakken Shimasu, the newest comedy anime from the same writer as Konosuba. And this is not Konosuba. It was easy enough to watch, but nothing really to write home about. No bombastic characters like Kazuma or Aqua. Everyone's just kind of like a watered down version of it. Like, it's not awful, but will I watch more? I don't really care to. Following it up, we have Slime Taushite 300 nen shiranai uchi ni level maxu ni natemashita. The one where the premise doesn't matter at all. She kills slimes for 300 years, does not matter at all. This show's fine. It's inoffensive, but it's also nothing too special. Like, none of the characters really stand out that much. I guess Beelzebub was nice, but otherwise, yeah, this will be a forgotten one, that's for sure. At the end of the bad category, we have Yakunada Mug Cup Mo. And so this one, obviously, it's bad. But the reason I put it above these other bad shows is that I feel like this show tried. It tried to be interesting. It tried to be different. And, overall it failed at that. But there were some bursts of creative, like inspiration and brilliance in it, especially just the one episode where the main character was just so depressed and every shot was like dark and shaded and rainy. I don't know. I think the show had love put into it at parts, but the overall project still a failure, which, it's I appreciate it, but it's still bad. Finally, moving on to the only actually good shows from the past season. First up, we have Ijiranaide Nagatoro-san. Unshamefully, this show is good. It is actually good. I could watch more of this. Main character, not that annoying. The bullying by Nagatoro-san, not that bad. I can actually feel the connection between these characters. They're acting like people. There's interesting stuff going on. It's not just a fan service show. It's good. The characters are good. People just write this show off, but no. Nagatoro-san, big old thumbs up. Good show. Good show. Following it up, maybe a little bit past the good, we have the excellent shows. And first up, we've got Super Cub. Super Cub is it's my type of show. These slow, contemplative shows, just how into the head of the main character Koguma, it's just made by all of it. It's made by the artwork, the music, the the way the colors come in when she starts getting happy and her dumb fucking Charlie Brown smile. Oh, all of the aspects of the production of the show just work together to create the message the show wants to tell us, the feelings the show wants us to feel. There's parts, I will admit, with some slip ups, especially some of the CGI writing of the Super Cubs, but the design of the Cubs themselves are good, and the non CGI portions look phenomenal. But there's also some, artistic liberties. Some of the writing, especially I think the snow episode in particular, had me a little worried. But overall, it's still a wonderful piece. I love Super Cup. But nothing can hold a candle to the actual best show of last season. And unfortunately, it's a sequel, and not just a sequel, but a finale in Fruits Basket, the final. It's just straight brilliant. It's rare to see any anime nowadays actually brought to a finish, but a romance anime brought to such a satisfactory finale. And it's even less common nowadays to just have such a brilliant cast of complex characters. Maybe I'm cheating here putting a sequel or a finale, but Fruits Basket is just such a wonderful experience. I implore you, just go watch it.